Yo, what's up, guys? Cash out the play yesterday. Clean sweep. Today we got the best WNBA picks, but guys, let's recap the day before. WNBA, I sent out 4 picks. One of them didn't end up playing. So we got 3 picks that ended up playing, and we got 3 winners in the WNBA. Going 3 for 3. Absolutely elite. Smacking out, clean sweeping the board, and we're going to try to do it again today. I got 4 of my favorite picks today. In the WNBA, we got 2 games. It's going to be absolutely sick. But first up, do me a huge favor. Drop a like on this one. If you want us to sweep again, hit that like button. Let's try to get to 20 likes in this video. If we get to 20 likes, I'm dropping a bonus play in tomorrow's video. So 20 likes, you guys know the drill. Now, before we get into the picks, I just want to make sure that every single one of you has already claimed your free $300 just for signing up for a few sports betting apps, because I know a lot of you guys are on here because you want to make money. Otherwise, you would not be watching this video. And if you want to make money, you better know about how to claim advantage of sign-up bonuses in this game. And that is probably the most important thing that you can do, because it's the easiest money that you will end up making. And it is by using apps like Rebet, Underdog, and PrizePicks, and leveraging their own sign-up bonuses so that you can get more money in your pocket. Now, how does this work? You sign up for PrizePicks and Underdog using code BAM. Once you play your first $5 on Underdog, you get $50. Once you play your first $5 on PrizePicks, if you win your entry, you get $150. And it's code BAM for both of those. On Rebet, whatever you put in up to $100, say you put in $50, you get $100. You put in $100, you get $200. They double whatever you put in up to $100 when you use code FFBAM. So it's code FFBAM on Rebet and code BAM on PrizePicks and Underdog. And guys, these sign-up bonuses are literally free money. If you guys are sitting there going, man, the NFL starts in less than a month now. I'm really hyped for the NFL season. I want to start stacking cash in my account so that the NFL can come around and I can start making some money. Well, make sure you take advantage of these sign-up bonuses, guys. If you're only on one app, I see a lot of people making this excuse. I'm already on one app, I just feel more comfortable on this app. Like, guys, are you serious? If there was 20 or say $100 sitting on the ground as you walk by tomorrow, would you say, no, I'm actually comfortable standing over here. I don't want to go and pick down the $100. Like, are you serious right now, right? What are you doing? Lock in another app. It takes you 5 minutes to download the app, put in your info, and get playing. Play your first $5 and get $50 on Underdog. It literally takes you 5 minutes, and you can do it right now. You can even swipe out of this video right now, put in the code, and literally do it in the next 3 minutes. So there's no reason not to do this. I literally tell everybody who asks me, what's the first thing I should do when I'm sports betting? The first thing I say is get on a few apps. Rebet, Underdog, PrizePicks. Those are the 3 basic apps you guys can go ahead and lock in on. Claim your first $300 just for locking in on these apps, and then you can start talking about which picks we're going to take. Now, let's get into the picks right here, because that's enough of that. I know that a lot of you guys are going to be taking, I want this on PrizePicks, I want this on Rebet. I'm going to take this play over on Underdog Fantasy, and I'm taking almost every single one of my plays nowadays on Underdog Fantasy. Like, it's never been this crazy how much better one app is than the rest of the field. Underdog Fantasy is straight up the best app right now. And do I still like PrizePicks? Yes. Do I still like Rebet? Yes. Do I still like Chalkboard better? Yes. And I play a lot of discounts on those apps. If it's Taco Tuesday, I'll play a lot on PrizePicks. If there's NFL, I'll play a lot on PrizePicks. Rebet, of course, I'm playing during the MLB season. There's a lot going on all the other apps. But when it comes to straight up which app pays the best, it's Underdog Fantasy. And today we're locking in 4 picks in the WNBA over on Underdog Fantasy, because they recently just changed their payout structures for 4-man parlays. This is more math than maybe some of you guys have done in the last week or 3, but let's talk about it real quick. On PrizePicks, a 4-man power play pays out 10x for a 4 out of 4. On Underdog, that pays out 12x. So immediately, that's very, very good. And on PrizePicks, a 4-man flex play pays out 6x if you go 4 for 4, and it pays out, I believe, 1.5x if you go 3 for 4. Underdog does 1.8, and this is 7.2. Now, if you do the math, this 4-man flex play is the best play in all of sports betting, because if you hit your plays at a 51.8% clip, around a 51.8% clip, you will break even. Break even. That is insane. If you hit, here we go. 51.8%, you're breaking even on Underdog 4-man flex plays. There is no other play in all of sports betting that is that good. To give you guys an example, the most popular pick, which is the 2-man power play over on PrizePicks, what you have to hit at is a 57% rate in order to break even for a 2-man power play. And this is on PrizePicks, and this is for a 4-man flex, right? This is insane. This is actually insane. 2-man power play on PrizePicks, and this is a 4-man flex play over on Underdog, right? This is a huge discrepancy. If you just hit 52% of your individual picks, you're making money, guys. You're making money being a 52% clip better. If you can bet if you can bet 2% better than a coin flip, 2% better than just a random person who doesn't know anything about sports clicking buttons on these apps, if you can bet 2% better than that guy and you just play all 4-man flexes on Underdog Fantasy, you will make money. Will it be a ton? I mean, it depends on how much you put on these apps, but you will make money in the long run because 51.8 is the break-even percentage. Underdog is making it insanely easy to profit on these apps. I'm running like 10, 20 slips a day, sending it out to the VIP, and we are all making money over on Underdog Fantasy. Now, today we're not going through 10 or 20 slips. You got to pay if you want to get in on those, but today we're locking in over on Underdog Fantasy, and of course, we're going to take this right here. Why would I ask to hit my plays? Why would I even set the goal of hitting my plays at 57%? And if I hit at 57%, by the way, I don't make money. I just break even. When I could just play 51.8%. And if I hit at 57, great. 57%, if I'm paying all these, if I hit at 57% the next month, I took them as 2-man powers on PrizePicks, I would make $0. But over on Underdog Fantasy, I would make an absolute killing because all I needed to hit was 51.8% in order to break even. This is ridiculously good, guys. And I'm not going to go too much into the math. I'll go into it in another video, but this is ridiculously solid. Now, let's get into the picks for today. We're starting off with Allisha Gray on the under at 2.5 assists. This is one of the better picks I will go into today. And the reason I like this pick, well, there's several reasons. She's hit the under in 7 out of the last 10 games this season as well. She's averaging 2 assists per game. And she's hit the under in 65% of games. Like, more often than not, she's hitting the under, and it's not even close, guys. She is crushing this play when it comes to the under. Is it a great matchup for her? No. Of course, I expect her to give up more assists than usually does. Actually, in the head-to-head, she looked kind of green, but this has been a downward trend. So I do expect this to be probably not a great spot for her to go ahead and hit on the over here. And part of it is just like how she was doing recently. 2 assists, 2 assists, 2 assists, 3 assists, 2 assists. More likely than not, you got to feel like this is going to be a 2 assist or less game. Additionally, if we look at what's happening here, the Dream are minus 13.5 favorites. This is an absolutely blowout matchup potential right here. So I expect Gray to, of course, start in this one, but probably not play the entire amount of minutes that she would in a more of a closer game or a neck and neck game right there, right? This is a blowout game. It's very likely that she doesn't play any minutes in the fourth quarter. And if she does, probably only like 2 or 3 because they might already have the game locked up with a 20-point lead by that time. So I like this one on the under a lot for Allisha Gray. This is going to be play number 1. Oh, and it's not just me who likes this. Other apps like this too. DraftKings personally has it at minus 156. So if you guys want to take a pick that DraftKings has at minus 156, lock in this pick. And you might go, wait, how did Bam find this pick? Is it just because he likes it? Is it just because he, likes the, checking out these books and seeing, well, what do they have it at? Well, guys, the reason I find these picks is because I use DailyGrindFantasy. I don't just take picks on my own. Of course, I'm using my own knowledge to lock on these bets, but I'm also double checking it with software because I want to make sure that the software and the models actually agree with these picks too. So let's look right here. If we just look up Allisha Gray on her assist over on Underdog, you can see that the under right here at 2.5. Okay, well, it's not showing up right now, but the under at 2.5 was a very, very good pick. It might not show up because it's currently loading on their site, but guys, if you're locking in a pick that is minus 150 on DraftKings, you better lock it in. You just straight up, you better lock that one in, no questions asked. Now let's get into play number 2. It's going to be Flau'jae Johnson on the under at 18.5 points and rebounds. And this is another pick that I found over on Daily Grind. I mean, the best part about their site is they literally just show like all the lines and all of the sportsbook projections that they have so you can compare it up against, and it's super simple and easy. I like Flau'jae on the under at 18.5 right here. And this might not look like the best pick. You might go, well, she's actually hit this recently quite a bit. Well, this was clearly just a hot streak right here, and it is correlated with, a decent amount of minutes, which has been dropping off recently. In the last 5 games, she is averaging, 26.4 minutes, and in the 5 games before that, she's averaging around 30 minutes. So it makes sense that as her minutes are tanking, her numbers are also tanking as well. And this is a clear downwards trend in the last 3 games. Not to mention this season, she's actually hit the under more likely than the over at a 56% clip. So I do like Flau'jae Johnson to hit the under 18.5 points and rebounds right here. Now, is it the best matchup? Probably not. Honestly, it's not the best matchup, and the head-to-head, it doesn't look great either. But part of it you just got to see is, well, how many minutes she's playing, right? That is the internal indicators that you can see regardless of the team that she's playing right here. And the internal indicators state that she was playing 30, 31 minutes consistently in these few games right here. And today, or the last couple of days, actually, she's playing 25 minutes, 27 minutes, And then 30 minutes, 25 minutes, 25 minutes, right? She's playing less minutes and she's getting less burn, less opportunities, and less points of rebounds. So I like this one on the under for Flau'jae Johnson. 18.5 is a little bit too high of a line. Now, getting into the second play of the day, or I guess the third play of the day, I kind of jumped up around here. It's going to be Angel Reese on the over at 30.5 PRA. Angel Reese, probably saw her in the thumbnail already. I actually love this pick. Yeah. Are there a couple things that I'm a little bit worried about? Yeah, predominantly the blowout. And if the blowout does happen, you got to look at something like this, right? Well, when she wins games by 14 or more points, well, actually, Angel Reese is not one of those players that when her team is in a blowout, her stats stink. She is one of those players that she is the reason why the team is in a blowout scenario. She is the reason why her team is absolutely dominating the other team. If we go, well, see, when her team wins by 18 or more points, right? She's hitting 5 out of 5 games this season. She is crushing it. This season, when her team wins by 18 or more points, she is dominating. And if we even lower that down to 15 or more points, she's hitting in 4 out of these 7 games for 87% clip, right? So you think about it like this, right? There are a lot of teams who have a star player who, when it's a blowout, well, they'll just play less minutes and get less stats. But in this case, with Angel Reese, she is the reason why her team is in a blowout, right? There's a reason why they're up by 20 points, and it's because Angel Reese has been scoring a lot of those points, and her stats are going to be inflated because she's playing up against a weaker defense. She's able to score easier, and even though she's playing less minutes, she's still able to get enough burn to make sure that these minutes do count. Like you'll see in some of these games, right? She plays literally 25 minutes, and she's able to get 35 PRA. It is clear as day that it does not need to be a clear minutes correlation. If she's winning the game by a lot and it's a bad defense she's going up against, she is going to eat. And in the head-to-head, guys, we've seen this exact thing happen. She played once in June and once in July against Toronto. And in this one, guys, 33 PRA, 37 PRA. And guess what's happening, guys? It's the same defense, and the defense is just as bad as ever. 14th in points allowed, 12th in rebounds allowed, and 13th in assists allowed. Honestly, I feel like this is probably my favorite pick of the day. There is so many things to like about this Angel Reese pick right here. Over at 30.5 PRA is going to be my best spot for her. You could take the points at 15.5, but I do like 30.5 for the PRA a little bit more. Now, getting into the last play of the day, we're going for Camila Cardoso on the under at 23.5 PR. Going to Cardoso right here, there are a couple reasons why I like this pick. Mainly, it is paying a little bit better on Underdog than it is on other apps. You can see on other apps, DraftKings has it at minus 124, Profits got it at minus 126, Score has it at minus 135. So it is a little bit favored on the under here. But the main reason why I like this is because over the long term, this season, she's hit the under at 55% of a clip. And this is just one of these ones where you do like the under more than the over because of the longer term scope. And it's not just the longer term. You can see in the shorter term as well, 60% missed in the last 2 games, 60% in the last 10 games too. So I do like this one for Cardoso. I'm not going to spend too much time on this as it is the last pick of the video. But guys, that's all I got for this one. 4 picks in WNBA. We went 3 for 3 yesterday. Let's try to clean sweep again today and make sure you guys are locking in on Underdog, playing a lot of 4-man flexes. That is the best advice I can give you. Underdog, sign up with code BAM, claim a free $50 and play 4-man flexes, and let's make some money.